Hey y'all, it's your girl Dime and I'm back with another video. Today I want to do something really fun. Everybody's in the process of doing their vision boards. I did mine on I think the weekend, the Sunday after New Year's Eve. And I just thought that I wanted to sit here and reflect on what I actually accomplished for my 2021 vision board and then tell you guys what I'm doing for my 2022 vision board. Somebody was like, is it 2022 or 2022? Like 2020. Like we got to have another 2022. Anyways, but if you're not already, please go ahead and hit the notification bell, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. What else was I gonna say? Oh, follow me on all platforms, Diamond Baby, on IG, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, all Diamond Baby. I make it easy for y'all. Y'all bear with me. I've been doing a lot of content today. I dropped the product today. And yeah, so bear with me, but I really want to get this done. So let's go ahead and move on. So let's start with my 2021 vision board. So here it is. Looking at it, I'm trying to see if you guys can see it. Okay, y'all can see it. 2021 was was it 2021? Yeah, 2021 was an interesting year for me, and I'm actually very proud of myself. So I lost my dad at the end of 2020. And then 2021 was like how I'm learning to exist in this new world. And I got really sad the other day because, it was one thing to lose him the end of 2020 because it was like I still had him for most of the year, but I really had a hard time New Year's Eve because I realized that all of 2021, I went a whole calendar year, a whole entire year of my life without somebody that I never went without seeing for maybe more than a week or two. My dad was my person. So everything that I accomplished this year meant a whole lot to me because it was a year of learning how to exist with a person that, was without a person that was always there your whole entire life. So I had some really big goals and I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to accomplish any of them because I thought grief was going to knock me down. I thought the pandemic was going to knock me down and it didn't. So first thing is I am not weak. I absolutely am not weak. I am very strong. I get tired of being strong, but I'm not weak at all. I've always been very into health and wellness, fitness and all of that. Before the pandemic, I was a CrossFit girl. I used to compete. Before that, I was a trainer. Like I've always been very into health and wellness because my dad was very into health and wellness. So I just wanted to keep up with that. I honestly didn't do as great as I wanted to, but I never stopped. I never stopped. I would at least keep consistent with working out and eating healthy. I would have my days where I would choose to just eat whatever, or maybe not work out, but it never lasted longer than, a few days or a week. And then with YouTube, I said that I wanted to be more focused on YouTube. I didn't really focus on YouTube. If I'm being completely honest, I didn't focus on YouTube that much just because I'm more into short length video content opposed to long video content. But look, you guys, I'm here now, ain't I? What else do we have on here? Moved to Houston. I did that. I moved to Houston. I did it all by myself. I didn't know anybody here. But I am a person that is able to definitely put myself out there and make good connections, building relationships. That's one of the best things that I love about myself is my ability to make relationships with people from all different walks of life. So I did that. Focus on family, love. I did that too. I've always been family oriented. As far as love, I did some dating and I tried to open myself up to people. I did not get in any relationships. I did date seriously, but at least I was willing to put myself out there. So yeah, that's that. What else? Self-care. I was big on self-care last year. I've always been a person that just likes to work. I always had this mindset like that I'm not doing enough. I would put work over everything, and this time, if I did not want to do something, I didn't do it. If I didn't feel like working, I didn't work. If I didn't feel like working out, I didn't work out. If I wanted to eat comfort food, I ate comfort food. Like I just did what felt good to me in the moment because I feel like during the pandemic, if you're not doing things that make you happy, it just becomes really depressing. And I was up and down with grief, up and down with depression, anxiety, all of that. And so I really did a good job of self-care. And just being a woman on the mission, that's absolutely me. I'm a woman on a mission. This says you're still the one, new look, beauty and style. So I did all kinds of different styles. I don't really know why I put that on there. I must have just wanted a different style in the moment, because during the pandemic, I pretty much only wore braids just because that was the most convenient thing to do, because beauty shops were closed, at least in Washington. So I think that I wanted to get rid of my braids. I think I got rid of my braids and went to butterfly locks. That's what I did. I tried out butterfly locks. That's a style that I have not tried, and I love them, and everybody else loved them. So even with the new look, you still the one. So that's what that meant. I put some designer things on here because I want to be more designer. Like, I want to buy more luxury purchases. I've always been a girly girl. I've always liked glam and, you know, all that fun stuff, but I would never make big luxury purchases because I felt like I needed to be doing more. I need to be making more money. And then one of my friends was like, well, why not? Like, that doesn't matter. If you can get it, get it. Because a lot of people aren't making as much money as you are, and they buy those purchases. But I don't know, I just felt like every time I thought about buying a luxury purchase, I would think about all the other things I could buy. And, you know, I don't really care about spending a lot of money on something. I just like to look good, you know, and I've always been able to look good without spending tons of money. I'd rather spend money on like hair and nails and stuff like that. But I did buy some Louis Vuitton earrings, bought some Gucci glasses, bought a Louis Vuitton bag. So I ended up doing that. So yeah, I did buy more luxury pieces. I got more into makeup, a little bit more than I normally am. What else? Bright days, finish strong, get better, stay calm and relax. Did all that. I stayed very focused. I stayed going to therapy. You know, I definitely had hard days, but I put myself to the test when it came to making sure that I didn't treat people any differently, that I didn't change who I am because I was grieving. And I knew that I needed therapy to do that. And I just needed therapy to be okay, period. But I did a lot of reading. I did therapy. I did journaling. I did affirmations every morning. I did everything that I could to make sure that I remained zen in some type of way, so that I didn't end up hurting people around me because of my grief. And I'm very proud of myself for that. What else? So I definitely finished strong. I love the person who I was in the mirror. Even when I was gaining weight, all of that stuff, I would tell myself, girl, this is the body that you got. This is the body that you got. You gotta rock with it, you know, like you're still bomb. Even though, you know, you're grieving and you gain weight or whatever the case, like you are still bomb. You still that girl. And so I definitely gave myself those reminders. And I'm really proud of myself because my whole life I've been really big on like weight, because I was a really chunky kid. So then when I got out of high school, I became very fitness focused, and I was all about having a nice body. And so I thought that when I gained weight, I was gonna be really depressed about it, but I was like, it is what it is. We're gonna roll with the punches, girl. So proud of myself for that. Definitely ended up making more money. Did that. Ended up getting a job offer. So as you guys know, so got more money. What else? Love did not make it. I kind of touched on this earlier. I put Russell and Sierra because that's like the couple. You know, I don't really do couple goals, but they kind of are couple goals. And so I was open to finding love. I did not find love. I thought I came close, but I did not. But I do want it. And so yeah, you'll see me talking about that on my other vision board. As far as travel, I did some travel. I did not go out the country. I'm lying. I went out the country 2 times. I went out the country by myself for my 29th birthday to Mexico. And then I went on a trip out the country to Mexico again in October with the guy I was dating. So I did do a little bit of travel. And then of course, you know, state to state travel, but you know, that ain't really nothing. There's a couple quotes on here I just want to read. Like, you are a gift to the world. Inside you are treasures beyond measure, enough hope to lift others up, even vision and determination to make great things happen, enough love to change life. That's just who you are without even trying. You're somebody special. And I realized that in 2021. I realized that so many people showed me love. So many people told me how I inspire them daily. They love my energy. I don't think I went a day without somebody telling me that they love my energy, or that I inspired them, or how much I have made a difference to their life. Like, yeah, it definitely was affirming to me. And words of affirmation is one of my love languages. So I really realized, like, I'm a gift to the world. Like, yeah, and just reflecting on this, I can't believe that these things just really came into life. That's so cool. What else? Shift your enjoyment. So again, I can definitely be a person like a homebody, But, you know, I try to enjoy different experiences. You know, I would put myself out there and do things that I normally want to do. Like, I didn't really like going on dates before. I went on a lot of dates, you know, because I kind of raised my requirements for men. They wanted to have my time. So I definitely did some other things that I wouldn't normally do. Tried a couple new experiences that I normally would side-eye, you know, like more outdoorsy things and just random places that I would have never thought of going, but maybe my friends had interest in it. So I said, heck, why not go ahead and do it? So yeah, another quote, I like having vision for the goals I want to achieve, even things that I can't articulate yet. That one is deep, y'all, because there's so many things that ended up happening at the end of the year for me that I couldn't even articulate back in 2020, the beginning of 2021. Like, I'm not the same diamond that I was in January that I ended up being in December. So that one's really cool. And then another quote, I realized what is important to me is finding ways to give back or inspire someone. That was probably like big, oh my God, you guys, that just hit so hard. Because I just was telling you guys how many people told me that I inspired them. And I constantly, I'm about to start crying. I constantly wondered, like, what is my true passion? And I think I definitely realized, like, I'm supposed to inspire people. I'm supposed to tell people that it's okay for their life to look different than, you know, what people say their life's supposed to be like. Like, I'm supposed to be the person that shows people that you cannot have a linear life and still be successful. Like, that's me. You can be your true authentic self and people will love you. You don't have to try to fit yourself into this tiny box. So wow, it's crazy how this vision board is like really what happened. If you appeal to a person's humanity 9 times out of 10, you're going to get the best out of that person. Yep, you know, I definitely learned to meet people where they are. And I'm a dreamer, a Pisces. So yeah, stay calm, relax. Yeah, so basically it was a story of finding myself, not even finding myself, because I don't really believe in that term, but finding my purpose, realizing, you know, how beneficial I am to the world, that I belong here, that I have a purpose here, you know, finding ways to remain okay in the pandemic, in the midst of pain, being appreciative of friendships and family, being okay and giving myself grace about things that, you know, normally wouldn't happen, but they are. Maybe I'm changing, maybe my body's changing, maybe I'm, you know, losing people in my life, but I just learned to be okay and appreciate myself for who I am, love on myself, you know, take risk. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. So pretty much everything on this board came true. The only thing that I slacked on this board was YouTube. And here we are. So let's go ahead and talk about my 2022 vision board. So let me pull that up. So I just did a digital vision board. I really don't like even going outside at all right now during the pandemic. And I also wasn't feeling well. I've been having some tooth pains, as most of you guys know already. So yeah, let me pull up my vision board real quick. So I was like, let me just do one on here. And it was kind of trendy anyway. It seems like a lot of people are doing digital vision boards. So I made it my personal MacBook wallpaper. And then I'm going to format it in a second to, well, eventually to make it my iPhone wallpaper for my work phone, not my personal iPhone. So let me go ahead and show you guys the board. Oh, I need to put it in presentation mode. There we go. Present. Boom. So I think my screen is dirty. Y'all forgive me. So this is my, ooh, my screen is very dirty. This is my vision board for 2022, okay? So I'm gonna tell you guys what everything means. And there's a quote that says, look at you, girl, glowing, getting shit done, putting yourself first, manifesting your goals. I'm proud of you. I told myself that I am proud of myself at least 11 times today. I am absolutely proud of me. I have been getting shit done. I have been putting myself first. I have not been compromising myself to accommodate others. I have been doing that, and that is one of the best feelings that I could ever ask for. I'm also turning 30 this year, so that's why you see the 30 AF, and that's why you see the 30 balloons. And I'm happy to turn 30. You know, I've always been a very mature person. I always been around a lot of older people. Most of my friends are significantly older than me. So everything that I went through in 2020, 2021, and just being the mature person that I am, I'm ready for 30. I feel like I've been there. I feel like I'm like outgrown the whole 20s. Like I'm at my 30s. So I'm excited to turn 30. I think it's gonna be a whole new life and new men. You know, I heard sex gets better and all this great stuff. So sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna get a new car this year. That's why I have the Benz on there. I can't decide if I want a Benz or a Tesla, but I've had the same car for about 5 years now. And the thing about it is I don't really drive that much. So every time I think about getting a car, I'm like, girl, you don't even go nowhere. Like I probably drive like once every week, maybe, yeah, once every week. I was gonna say twice every 2 weeks, but that's the same damn thing basically. But sometimes it'll be longer than a week. So I'm definitely gonna get a new car. I do want more luxury experiences and to travel. I wanted to go to Greece for my 30th birthday. But the pandemic is ruining that, so I don't think I'll be able to go to Greece. But me and a couple of my close girlfriends are gonna go, so that's why I put that on there. Maybe it'll happen later on in the year and we'll be okay with that too. A Well-Read Black Girl. I bought that book and I love that book, but I just want to hit my book goal. I did not hit my book goal last year. I read a lot, but I'm definitely going to hit my book goal this year because I've been hitting the ground running. And my job gives me good benefits, so I've been buying a lot of books for my job, or through my job. And then this is just more luxury. As you see, the beautiful black girl with the jewelry, like just being a really luxury girl, you know, keeping up with my makeup, my jewelry, my flyness, right? And then thank you for 50K. So my goal is to hit 50K on TikTok by the end of the year. I actually kind of think that that's under promising, being that I've seen so much growth in the last 2-3 months. I was able to go up 10K, so I might be able to hit 50K. Might be able to hit more than 50K, who knows? But I would love to hit 50K on TikTok by the end of the year. The microphone is because I wanted to get back into podcasting. I used to have a podcast, but you know, a couple things went wrong. But I actually already did that. Me and one of my friends started a podcast. We have been talking about it for a while, but we actually recorded the first episode a couple days ago. And then you see Tyler Lepley on there. I love light-skinned men. I really do. I love light-skinned men. They're just so fine. And it's just, I don't know, it's something about them. Ooh, Lord. For one, they really like me. Like, most of the time, it's light-skinned dudes that go after me. You know, it tends to be a thing, light-skinned dudes, like in Chocolate Woman. But, you know, I will date dark-skinned dudes, but if I can get a man that looks like Tyler Lepley or Michael E. Lee, oh, honey, I would be so happy. So that's why I put him on there. But I'll be happy just with any man that's emotionally intelligent, takes care of me, and keeps me safe. Okay. And then over here I have Portia, because Portia she's like my height, and then I have this girl that has like a body, a swimsuit made of fruit. So I want to make sure I get back into my health and wellness bag how I used to be. I used to have like a smoothie every day. I didn't eat too many like carbs, you know, like, so yeah, I want to get back to my previous body. Portia, she's my height again, and she has a big booty just like I do. So that's why I put her on there, because she's body goals. And then up here, it's just healthy friendships. It's the cast of, what's that show called? Harlem. And I just thought it was a cute photo because Quinn's house looks like my house, or the house how I want my house to look eventually. And so yeah, healthy friendships, hanging out with your girls, because your girls are always gonna be there when the guys mess up. So I will always prioritize my girls. I love my friends down, and I appreciate what they contribute to my life. So I'm absolutely just looking forward to maintaining those friendships and possibly making more friends. Well, not possibly, I know I'll make more friends because that's just how I am. And then there's a picture over here of Cash Doll holding money. And, you know, I increased my pay by 45% the end of 2021, but I want to increase it by a minimum of 30% in 2022. And that could either be at work, that could be through side hustles, or it could be both. But I want to see a 20% increase in pay. So yeah, that is my 2022 vision board. I'm really excited, especially because so many things are kind of happening already. So maybe I'll do another one. I kind of do still want to do a physical one because it's just really fun to do that, you know, nostalgia, arts and crafts nostalgia, y'all. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap. I thought it would be kind of fun to do. If you're not already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Remember, it is Dami Baby on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. I'll be forgetting, but I make it easy for you guys. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye.